Before we get into this video, just want to let you guys know I already watched the first 10 minutes by myself, but then I had to let you guys in on this video because after 10 minutes I was like, okay, this is a banger. I have to let other people watch what I'm watching because this shit is funny, and that was 10 minutes only. But without further ado, let's get into the video, bro.
Every day I wake up, wake your ass up. The Breakfast Club.
Y'all finished or y'all done? Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Just Hilarious, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. Lauren LaRose is here as well. We got a special guest in the building.
Oh shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's back. Dame Dash, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, Dame.
What's happening? I'm morning.
Well, how you feeling first and foremost?
I feel great. Well, first, I want to say that I really appreciate y'all coming in, pause, having a face-to-face conversation.
To the mic, to the mic. To the game.
A face-to-face conversation with me. So, like, you know, in the street, when people want to sit down and talk that respect each other, even if they beefing at the table because y'all came to the table, there has to be respect. So I got to respect y'all. And I'm going to respect, I want y'all to respect me. And first, I want to give y'all some gifts. Nicolette. Remember the little white lesbian? Little white lesbian Aaliyah?
Oh my God. Hi, Nicolette.
That's her. That's the little white lesbian.
That's like her
I will
real
not
tagline
call
now.
you that, but
Yeah, like you.
Why should he white lesbian?
Remember he said that. That's what
that
he
was
called
that. That's
her,
what
and
hit
then
the
everybody
little.
picked it up.
I said it because that's what she reminds me of, but
Oh yeah, got you.
that's her right there. Yeah, I got a record with her. She's
she reminds you of a little white. Lesbian?
No, she is a white lesbian.
Oh,
If Aaliyah was white, she probably would have been like, because she's a little dark too. So I'd be like, you act like a white girl version of Aaliyah, like she'd be a lesbian. And then
You don't think that hurts artists when y'all do that though?
Comparing to other people?
Yeah, because it sets the bar and it gives people
why do
an
you think?
expectation.
Why do you think I compared her? Because of her singing.
Her singing?
Our artistry, I was comparing her because of the person that she is. There's a lot of things about Aaliyah that I was in love with that y'all don't know at all. This is Black Guns vinyl, which, by the way, we I guess I'll make this announcement that we are now being considered for a Grammy. So make sure.
Congratulations,
Thank you.
man.
Even though you never. Oh, yeah, I did play it. You've been looking out. I appreciate you.
Look, you was about to say that we didn't.
No,
Yeah,
it
'cause
wasn't.
You text me and said.
I remember
you
I
didn't
did
play
say
the music.
also.
I'm like, I don't do
I know
music
y'all
segment.
all got kids or have grandkids or whatever. This is my girl's book that she wrote. This book sold 80,000 books independently, you know, for the family office, and then this is her second book. But we did that independent, and we go around to the schools, and we make sure the kids have books. Like 1 out of 16 kids, don't have books. Rather, like every 16 kids. I forgot the stat.
Yeah.
But, you know, you never seen me doing that on
Yeah, I seen you do Dusko Goes to Space.
and going to the schools?
No, I never seen you go to the schools. But I seen you.
Ain't you on my Instagram?
Yeah.
Oh, you never saw that. You see the other stuff, but you never see me go to the schools. You never say nothing about that. That's what I be wondering. We're gonna talk about that today.
Let's talk about it. You said
let's
you
do
wanted
this.
a verbal fair one.
I do. And again, I appreciate it. So let's do some boundaries, right? Because everyone says I yell. What happens is when people cut me off, I talk louder. So if you cut me off, I'm gonna talk louder. It's not gonna be any disrespect. I just don't like being cut off because I want to be able to complete my point. And I'll do this, give you the same respect. So let's do this. I'd like you to every single thing that you've been saying when I'm not here and question you've had now that I'm here, I'd like you to ask me. You too. Because I saw all the stuff y'all said. I posted it. Just because I'm like, when I see them, we'll talk about it. So what were your questions? You were saying something.
My first question was about the Paid in Full.
What about it?
Did you own Paid in Full? Like, how did 50 Cent acquire ownership of Paid in Full?
Let me ask you a question. Let's put this in.
That's not how this works, Dave. No.
I'm sorry.
I asked the question.
You just cut me off. Right? Now I want you to notice every time you do that.
Okay.
And they would say I'm bugging if I yell, but please let me complete my sentence. And
Yes.
please don't tell me how we do things. That's going to be a trigger. So I'm just talking normally. Do you remember when
No, but someone gotta talk to Charlamagne like that, bro. This nigga Charlamagne, he thinks he can just do whatever he wants in these interviews, bro. Someone gotta let this nigga know, hey, this ain't how it's supposed to be, bro. Relax, boy. Relax, nigga. Shut up.
50 Cent was supposed to be putting out a documentary about Puff on Netflix?
Yes.
Where is it?
I think it's still happening.
Yeah, right. He's capping. So I talk a different language than most people. I'm a boss. So number one, there is no rights to be bought. So I knew he was trolling. And you got to remember, Cam tried to have my son come on her. Well, let me ask you this. Do you think messing with people's children is all right? Can you answer that question?
No,
that's not fair.
No, because you didn't answer the original
I
question.
did answer it.
first.
I just told
How
you.
did
He's capping.
So he didn't get the rights to.
How would that's the thing is, you know what the problem is?
The problem is how
you
we
cut me
supposed
off
to know these
again.
things? I'm asking you a question for you
You
to
cut
answer,
me off
Dave.
again. See this?
No.
Let's take a commercial break.
Hey.
Keep cutting me. You don't think that's problematic that you keep cutting people off and you're interviewing them?
Okay.
You're really trying to tell me how to answer, and you expect me not
No,
to
I
be
just want you
triggered?
to answer.
redirect
Are you
your
trying to
question.
trigger me?
No, I just want you to answer.
Okay. So then let me. How can I answer? You keep cutting me off.
Okay.
I told you he doesn't have the rights. No one has the rights. Where you gonna buy the rights from? I wasn't planning on making Paid in Full about those people again. I was making my Paid in Full. And, you don't have to buy the rights. I was actually there. So 50 trolls. And I was saying, and I felt like you were interrupting me, and I'd like you to answer my question now. Do you feel like I've answered yours?
Yes.
Do you think it's all right to bring people's children involved?
No.
Did you know that Cam called my son and tried to give him money?
I heard you say that.
You think that's okay?
I need to know what he tried to give money
It doesn't
for.
matter. He's my son. Okay. Do you think that's
He might have been
okay?
offering him a job. I don't know.
I have heard your answer. Do you think it's
I
okay?
don't know their relationship. Like y'all from the same place.
I got it.
Like he might look at Cam as his uncle.
Duly-
I don't know the relationship.
duly
If there
noted.
is no relationship,
Duly noted.
then I get it. I
We're
understand.
different.
You understand what I'm saying?
I got you. We're
Like if
different.
Charlamagne calls my son and says, "Yo, Logan, here's something."
While
with family,"
y'all beefing,
I wouldn't have a problem.
You know that sounds like bullshit.
No, it's not.
It does because you know and you have emotional intelligence.
Absolutely.
You're up here. And let me just say one more. Okay, let me finish that.
Yep.
You should know that if someone's beefing with someone, you don't tell their kids, and you don't get with that person's children, and you know better than that. So don't act stupid.
If y'all are beefing, then that's something different. If
Are
y'all
y'all
really-
really-
But why act stupid? You know what the heck this nigga's saying, bruh? I hate that, bro. You know a nigga try to prove a point, and you literally agree with it, but just because he's trying to prove a point, you wanna act stupid and you wanna act. I hate that. I generally hate it when I'm trying to make a point and niggas do that shit. It's the most annoying thing, bruh.
Not
Are
beefing.
y'all really beefing? No, would you call it beef? You said
Another thing, the Breakfast Club is really unsmoked, bro. Why are you doing this to their guests? These niggas are wildin', bruh. The Breakfast Club is wildin'. I'm not gonna cap, bruh.
Let people.
Well,
said that's your brother.
it's not. I'm not going to get violent. It's definitely like him coming pause against me is almost like Fredo going against Michael Corleone. You understand what I'm saying? Do you watch The Godfather? What's your favorite movie?
Depends.
Okay.
My favorite movie, Goodfellas.
I just said okay, mine too. So you know the rules.
Right.
My favorite movie of all time is The Godfather. I studied it. I read the book. It burnt me out. Remember Godfather 2 when he pretended to be weak? Then he took out the 5 families, and then his brother Fredo betrayed him. See, betrayal is something that happens over and over again. You can never expect not to get betrayed by your brother. That you remember.
You see, this is why I like this interview, bruh. It's because this nigga, he's teaching lessons and at the same time trolling and at the same time teaching other niggas lessons at the same time y'all smoke, bruh. Listen, you can never prepare to get betrayed, bruh. And that's a fact. How? If you really trust the definition of betrayal is putting your trust in someone and that nigga stabbing you in the back, bruh. That's a fact right there, boy. That's a fact. Shout out to this nigga, man.
The last time I was here, I said you don't mess with. I know that's why I don't be around men. So we all know they betrayed Jesus. I said this.
You walked in here with a man.
Can I finish, please? Charlamagne?
Don't cut him off.
Don't you do the therapy thing?
Yeah, but you.
I want you to ask your therapist, do you interrupt people and how problematic that is at this age?
But you said you don't be around men. You
Stop
walked in
cutting
with
him
a man.
off.
See,
Let him
there's the
finish.
emotional intelligence. Now you're gonna go in on
Go
my
ahead, Dave.
words. That's
Continue on,
dumb. Come on, man. Let's move forward. Let's move with F1
Continue
speed.
on,
Don't
Dave.
pretend to be foolish. You know you're talking to a smart man. You made me forget what I was gonna say. See?
You're talking about the movie about
Oh, Godfather. Correct. So you remember he pretended to be weak. His crew was like, yo, why you letting him push and muscle us? And then all of a sudden, he hit the 5 families in one day. He waited for his mother to die, asked his little brother to come to the lake house and popped him. I watched that movie. I like the way the Godfather moves. So just keep that in mind. Next question.
I do have a question.
Well, yeah, because you were. Why don't you address the things you're asking?
We're gonna get into that.
Couple of please.
First question I have is we know Dame Dash, businessman, entrepreneur, right?
Chairman.
Worth close to 100 million at one time.
Never.
50 million, it says
Never.
online. 30 million?
I never had that much money to look at in my life.
They said that the net worth was about 30 to 50 million.
This thing. You guys believe the internet? You guys are adults that believe what you read and hear in the newspaper, and y'all talk the most shit. So you guys are talking about things with no research. That's not fair. See, the problem is, and this is actually, I'm going to keep it on you.
So my question, could you cut me off? Question?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
So my question
You
is,
cut him off too, David.
I said sorry.
He did say sorry.
That's called. That's called.
You been in therapy. You said sorry.
I always say sorry.
You say sorry.
I just
No,
don't.
I
You
get
haven't
wrong.
been here.
No, I haven't.
The thing is, he'll be cutting me off, and then I'll get triggered. I watch, and I was like, oh, because he cuts me off. That's what makes me.
So my question, as a
Yeah, ask the
businessman,
question.
entrepreneur, chairman,
Yeah.
right? Boss.
Yeah.
You go from having a huge value to being in the negative. How does that happen from being a boss? Explain it down. Break that down for people that follow you, they aspire to be you.
I'm gonna tell you.
Please.
So the reason why I filed was because I've had $20 million of taxes. First off, do you know anybody that paid $25 million of taxes in your life? Name
Do I
one
know?
person you know.
I don't.
Yep. Okay, so why would I be the first? Nobody does that. That's what chapter is for. The problem with filing is black people don't file because they don't understand it. And that's why when you guys talk about things, I wish you'd really do your research. ChatGPT does exist. So if you really wanted to know how 50 bought it, ask ChatGPT. How could he have bought it? Who could he have bought it from? Did you hear an announcement in Deadline? Do you even read Deadline?
Yeah.
So then if it wasn't in
Been
Deadline...
in deadline several times.
You interrupted me. If you went to... If you were in debt...
This nigga was funny, chat. I genuinely hope when I put this video out, I'm not the only one laughing at this shit, bruh. Please tell me you guys find this shit funny, bruh. Please. This nigga's hilarious, bruh. That's all I'm gonna say, dog.
If you read Deadline, if you know about Deadline, why wasn't there an announcement in any trade magazine? If there's not an announcement in the Wall Street Journal, the New York Times, or whatever trade, WWD, can't believe it.
Why though? Because most of the time
He didn't
you
answer
feed
my
that
question. Ask the
info to
question.
them.
I wanted to know how he got to a particular way you were in the negative. That was the question.
I'm gonna tell you. So again, number one, most companies aren't owned like rich people or rich families. They don't put anything in their name. They build
And
their
their
family
personal,
office. So I filed because again I've had $20 million, 30 of taxes, but they don't bother me because in order to have $30 million means you made a lot. So in order to pay it back, I can't get a job to pay it back. I got to keep investing until I can pay it back. Nothing could be in my name. They put liens on all my accounts years ago. So that's why when they said there's nothing in your account, I don't have an account. How could I open one? They liened it. So I've been building my family office. So you have no assets. I have no assets, but my family, that's all I care about. You know what I'm saying? So I filed because you know that guy Chris Brown has been suing me. And I was going to make a bunch of very major...
Nigga, why is Chris Brown suing this nigga? Damn, boy. Chris Brown got this nigga in a sewage.
family.
People listen, he's not talking about the artist and the singer Chris Brown.
Right.
Because people will think that. But
And I didn't mind you interrupting me to do
I
that.
apologize, but I wanted to clear things up.
I appreciate that.
Okay, I needed that clearance because, hey, I actually thought it was the singer, bro. Damn, bro. All right, thanks for the clarification, Dr. Envy.
So every time I was launching something with my family office, he sent a letter saying that, you know, I'd owe the money, but it was my family office, but it muddies the waters. So if you have a contract, especially you working here, and somebody sent a bum letter, as soon as it's a lawyer, it shuts down. It muddies the waters. And I was about to make some major announcements. You want to hear one?
Sure.
I'm now the chairman of Revolt right now, and I also I have 15.
You don't deserve to be the chairman.
I got you. So I'm now the chairman of Revolt with a pathway. You see, because he wants to trigger me, and I want you to acknowledge that.
Nah, he actually does. That's so bad, bro. Charlamagne, this is you, nigga. Charlamagne is actually a bad person. Charlamagne is actually a bad person. I didn't realize it until this interview, dog. This nigga really just wants to pick out this nigga's buttons, and this guy actually gets triggered. He did mention it. Nah, I'm a huge fan of Dame Dash, bro.
So I'm now Cam's boss, the chairman of Revolt with a pathway to acquisition. I've been trying to buy
Now, how do we
Revolt.
know this not cap? We ain't see this on Deadline.
Can you stop yelling? Can you stop interrupting me, please? So
Bro, Charlamagne, bro. What the heck is wrong with you, dog? Charlamagne needs to relax, nigga.
Deadline didn't make the announcement for this particular situation. They didn't want to. I had an announcement I was going to make with BT, but Paramount stepped in and they said do it later. And they didn't want to be a part of this mess. But it will be in something. You know, this gets played tomorrow, so the announcement will be in the trades tomorrow. So I've been trying to buy Revolt, and I also just did a 25 episode deal for my podcast for Bosses Take Losses, and I'm putting all my content on Revolt.
Dope.
Yes, you know, so that I can see how to monetize. I have to put together a certain kind of a plan for acquisition. So in the next 30 days, I'm gonna just be a real chairman and play all these movies, and then I'm going to, hopefully I'll stay the chairman, but I gotta go make movies.
Somebody
Yeah.
would say how? How would you buy Revolt?
Why wouldn't you
being
say?
negative?
Why wouldn't you say congratulations?
You did say congratulations.
Oh, you don't seem excited.
Dope. Congratulations.
You have to understand
I'm
something.
waiting for it to come out in
Let
deadline.
me
and I'll
finish.
really be like, yo, I reposted.
Right.
But somebody would say, well,
Now
how,
you're going to be Mr. Research, but you asking me why 50 Cent, but you guys got fooled.
But if you're here
Wait,
announcing it-
let me finish. Real quick. I'm announcing it today.
That's actually kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Let me finish. That was the first thing you did around Dame Dash, right there, nigga. Everything else was good, but that one right there, disrespectful ass shit, nigga.
Remember that.
Right.
So I wasn't going to announce it and then say it here. I wouldn't have to, you know what I mean? So I did it and I timed it where it would come out when this comes out. So tomorrow there'll be an announcement. Also, I'm putting, because I've already made my Paid in Full. I made that already. It's already trademarked. You don't have to clear the rights because we lived it. You know what I'm saying? So that movie's gonna come out. That TV show's gonna. I'm gonna start with the docuseries. You want to see the trailer?
Of course.
Because I've already made it. It's done. But just back to what you're saying about money. Do y'all really think anybody? Oh shit! I'm a rookie. Do you think anybody actually uses their own money when they acquire something? Do you think that?
Sometimes.
That's ridiculous.
Sometimes people do.
Yo, I feel sorry for you.
No, sometimes people.
But you taught us that. You said
No, I
you said
didn't.
if you
You're
don't put
wrong.
up your own money,
I
if
didn't-
you don't put up your own money, you're not the boss.
And that's why I'm trying to tell you, nobody's a boss. I put up my own money. So let me ask you this. I think you guys have to get. We'll do that again. Let me ask a quick question. If somebody gets a loan for $180 million, are they rich or broke?
No, they're not rich. They're
So-
still responsible for
It's
that
a loan.
It's a loan.
So you don't think? So if the billionaire that you think every billionaire you know, so if they have a loan for $100 million, a loan, and I have no debt, who got more money?
What happened? Say it again now.
If someone gives someone a loan for
Okay.
$180 million
Yes.
and I have no debt, who's worth more?
The billionaire. He's still a billionaire,
Who
regardless
has-
of loan or not.
You really think so?
A billionaire.
So someone that
compared to
okay,
you.
let's do it again.
You're trying
Okay.
to say you because you have no debt.
Let
to
me
start
make it a
with.
little
he's a
more simple.
billionaire.
Hold on, let me make it a little more simple.
Okay.
Do you consider somebody rich if they have a $180 million loan?
Depends on how much money they bring and how much profit they bring in. If a billionaire has a $180 million loan,
No, yeah.
they're still a billionaire.
yeah.
Not if they owe. No,
you
they're
don't-
not.
you
How
don't-
do you wait? Let me. Have you ever been a billionaire?
I've never.
So
been
how
a
would you know? Because
Why are
Wait.
you asking people that ain't never been billionaires? But my,
no.
Nah, why you asking them, nigga? They don't know shit, nigga. That's the thing. This nigga's too rich. I'm not gonna lie. That I think this is where the clashes. Is there's a net worth barrier over here. You can tell the hood niggas are the Breakfast Club, and this guy has access to money that we don't understand. So he's talking about shit that niggas don't understand, bruh. And I think this is what happens in real life though. The hood niggas we cannot fathom like having actual money. So of course we not as smart as these type of guys that are in the rooms that you feel me. You guys would get what I'm putting down though. You gotta get what I'm putting down.
Oh no, I want to know what your perspective was
here's
on the
my
loan.
perspective. If
Wait.
somebody-
You don't understand the question.
I do understand the question now.
So answer it.
if
you,
somebody gave me $180 million
yeah, you
loan,
owe them 180. You got to work it. You know, a lot of people look good spending.
that's why-
Wait, stop.
but that's why it's a loan.
A lot of
But I'm not in debt until I can't pay it back.
No, you are
I'm
in
not
debt.
broke until I can't pay
So
it
you
back.
never sold drugs, have you?
Yeah, I did.
So when what?
Quarter spoon. 7
Quarter spoon, what is that? Nobody says quarter spoon. You didn't sell shit. Stop lying. You talking to ex-drug. You already said quarter spoon.
I sold quarter spoon. I was a king. Who did
What the heck are you talking about, Charlamagne, nigga? I have never heard anyone say they sold quarter spoons, bruh. Come on, Charlie. Come on, Charlie. You making this nigga laugh out here, bruh. He is funny, though. I gotta give it to him. But he is crazy, though, too. These niggas, bruh.
You weren't a king nothing. You was a pigpen.
I don't
Let me
care.
ask you a question.
It's not an honorable profession.
I'm not saying. I'm just saying the reason why you don't understand something. The minute I give you a loan, you owe me.
Yes.
And the more money I give you, the nicer you have to be to me. You have to do whatever I say. And that's the reason why I decided to use my own money, because they would try to give me money but tell me what to do. I'm going to tell you something in
But as long
business.
as I'm
Stop
paying,
talking.
As long as I'm paying the loan back, it's not a
You're
problem.
triggering me. You're trying to get...
Okay, Charlie, that was obnoxious, bruh. He was talking, bruh. Come on, Charlie. Damn, let the nigga talk, man.
me out of pocket.
No, but as long
If
as
you do that, I'm
going
going to take a break and go take a joint because I don't want to argue with you. I want to stay respectful.
Okay.
Stop interrupting me.
This guy. I'm gonna give you the same respect you give in the room, but go ahead.
Continue on, Dave.
Thank you. You guys don't know about business, so don't talk so confidently about it because people might believe.
I'm
You
asking.
cut me off again?
We're asking you
Oh, my
questions,
God.
but you're not answering.
They cut me off? Can you talk to me, son? Stop.
Oh, y'all gotta chill in here because.
Ah, you right.
They're going to say I'm bugging.
Yeah, I know. Chill out, yo. Just,
I just you right.
Just stop cutting me.
My bad, Dave. Go ahead.
You don't know about business and you say things. I said you can't say things you don't know and sound confident because people listen to you and you get in the algorithm. Do your research before you start spreading things.
What did we say wrong?
What did we say wrong?
You said 50 got the rights. You just said it.
No,
Somebody-
actually, I'm talking about you.
Nigga, I'm not gonna lie. This is the type of nigga in an argument where the whole table is against you, but this nigga staying strong, bruh. Holding the fort, man. Holding the fort, man. I like that out of you, Dame. I'm the same way, bruh. Always gotta hold the fort, bruh. Nigga, I can go against 20v1 niggas in an argument. I'm staying my ground, boy. Stay on your ground, King.
And you repost, and Dan reposted me. Hold on, you actually reposted me.
Please.
And I asked a question. Man,
You
cut
gotta
it out,
come back.
man.
You gotta come back.
Stop
You gotta come back.
interrupting me. This is an interview. You keep interrupting.
Okay, I have a question.
But hold on,
I didn't finish my thought.
Go ahead.
Finish your
You see what's going on? Now, if I started yelling, they be saying I'm bugging.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
this
finish
is,
your thought,
remember
Danny.
I told you this is how I get triggered. Just let me teach. If you don't know, listen. Listen to the teacher. I'm teaching you right now.
But imagine someone spoke like this to you, though, chat. Imagine someone spoke like these, bruh. That's funny, dog. You cannot lie, chat. That's kind of funny, man. That's hella funny. If someone spoke to me like these, I'd have to keep quiet, bruh. Because there's no point in arguing with someone like these, nigga.
In this room for 30 years straight. So you're missing a lot of life.
Not really.
Well, then stop speaking.
Bro, Charlamagne, also you, dog. Nah, Charlamagne, bro, come on, nigga. Why are you doing that, bro? Let the guy talk, nigga. Charlamagne got a problem, bro.
But you're just wrong. On a respect level, you're wrong.
But go ahead. You're right.
Oh
Teach.
my
I don't think you really got a lesson plan.
Let's do this. Every time you interrupt me, because you're so rich, you give me $20. Okay, can
No.
you do that? Because you know you got. So let me ask you another question. Do you think it's respectful when someone gives you their boundaries, you just break them and keep laughing? You think that's all right? I'm just asking.
Can I speak? I don't want to.
I just need an answer. This is the only time you don't speak is when I ask you questions. Anyway, you guys shouldn't speak so.
Bro, this is actually funny, chat, please. I hope that you guys find this funny. This is funny, bruh. This is actually hilarious to me, bro. I hope I'm not posting this shit for nothing, dog. Please. This is a funny ass video. God damn it, nigga.
Confident without doing research. This is what you're saying. I don't know. You're asking me. These are things you said. So I'm telling you right now, the reason why I filed was because I didn't want anybody to keep suing me, because he also kept suing me. So now I can't get sued. And if you look at, did you read the bankruptcy?
Yeah.
I read it.
Did you read at the end when it says who I'm gonna sue? It says who you're gonna sue, and it has a list of people. Did you read that?
She broke it down.
Right. So they can't sue me, but I can sue them now. Chris, but what?
My question now.
cut him off.
I'd had to because
she's-
now we're
no,
going to
she
move on
didn't
to
do
another
anything.
subject.
She was fine.
We gonna,
You
okay,
guys
so
are
listen,
disrespectful.
While we're here on the bankruptcy, right? So from what I learned in my research,
So now that I've said I'm on the pathway to acquisition for chairman, y'all still think I'm broke? I don't get it.
Yeah, you can still get it and get a job.
And I just said I had. Okay, here's something else. So I have a deal with Simon Schuster. I'm sorry.
okay, so on the bankruptcy, what happens if all of the debt isn't discharged? What do you do then?
It's a Chapter 7.
But so for instance, Weber, the attorney,
Yeah.
he filed something this morning saying that what you claim is fraudulent.
Right.
That you know,
Right.
and he's
You know why
asking-
that? You know why that is?
But wait, let me finish talking. And he's asking, and he's bringing the point that everything might not be discharged. So I'm at like, what happens in that?
It doesn't happen. He's a stupid. Allegedly, he's not the smartest light in the room. You got to think. They've been suing me all over the country. This one person, different people all over the country for 10 years. They sued me for over $500 million combined, and they only won $800,000 combined. They've been chasing that for 10 years. You know how much legal and law work that person's been doing? How much plotting he's been doing to collect that money, and he never collected? You know how mad he is right now? Now he doesn't get paid. So, of course he's going to do that. But again...
I'm not gonna lie, I'm starting to learn that this nigga Dame Dash, bro, he might be a freaking evil person. Okay, let me retract. He's not evil. He is doing shit undercover that we do not know, bro. He just said he's a kingpin. He just said there's this someone that's been going after him for 10 years and hasn't gotten shit. Chat, we have some people in this world that actually are doing some major business, bro. And we have no clue, nigga. That's crazy to me, bro.
This is part of business. Just put your seatbelt on and watch how it plays out. But I've never filed before. Nothing. The reason why they think it's fraudulent, this is why I have to tell you this. You see how he's saying it's fraudulent? He'll go into the court and say I'm rich because he's trying to collect money. I've been telling y'all I was broke, right? So that's the reason why. So I don't know what would happen if let's say everything in the judgment doesn't go, nothing's still in my name. There's still nothing to collect. Okay, let me ask you this. Do you know how many times Donald Trump filed?
Oh, a lot.
Yeah,
So then why
But
is
he's,
it all,
but he's known as a
Yeah,
terrible
he's a
businessman. But no, he's not.
He's the president.
Yeah, but sure, but he still was known as a terrible businessman. Actually, a con man.
Do you know how confidently dumb you sound? You're saying it's bad that he went bankrupt 6 times. He's a billionaire and he's the president,
But
and
he's
you
known
still
as
knocking.
a terrible businessman and con artist.
Are you known as a good businessman?
I don't know.
Okay, well, you make a lot of money.
No.
So you've been doing this every day your whole life, and you're not making no money.
Nope.
And
Like you, Dan.
No, you're not like me.
What you mean? You say you don't have.
Do you have a
say you
family
don't make a lot
office?
of money.
I bet my house is bigger than yours. I bet all my houses are bigger than you. I bet I have a better.
How old are you,
Stop.
man?
Now it's how old are you?
This is embarrassing.
You're embarrassed. Yeah, cause yeah.
Come on, Dan.
I got you. I bet I'd like to see your view. Can you show me your view right now? Do you live in front of water?
You in my house?
Yeah. A view of what you see when you relax, when you're not here every day. See, when you're
I'm
in it,
doing decent.
let me just finish. Let me just see your view. When you just now said, let's just go back to how ridiculous you are.
I'm not gonna lie, DJ Envy's house is actually nice, but bruh, this nigga actually brought up a very valid point though, I'm not gonna lie. He mentioned that Donald Trump has filed for bankruptcy 7 times, and he's the president of the United States, and he's a billionaire. How does that make him a bad businessman? You freaking dumbass Charlamagne, bruh. Can you just use your brain for once, nigga? Nigga's such a condescending nigga, bruh. He doesn't even wanna answer the question. He knows he's wrong. He just wants to make. Why is Charlamagne is actually annoying, bruh. For real, he is, bruh.
The president filed for bankruptcy 8 times, still a billionaire. He's saying he's a bad businessman. You're just not that smart.
Okay.
And you have to acknowledge that. And you know why? You're not seeing the world. You know what happens when you have to go someplace? You laughing. You know what happens when you have to go someplace every day at 4 in the morning? You can't go nowhere. You got to be here every day. You've been 15 years. You've missed the whole world. You don't know what you're talking about. And you're saying it confidently. And you're in an algorithm where people actually believe you. Out of response. And why you think they keep you here? They want y'all to make us dumb.
But if you worked here, you would.
I would never work here. I would only.
$20 million in debt.
What you
could
talking
actually
about?
pay your
I'm not.
debt and your child
I'm
support
not
if
in.
you had-
I'm not in debt.
if
Wait,
you had
stop
money
right there.
coming in.
Stop right there. I'm not in debt at all now. What are you talking about?
Oh, you paid it all off?
When you have this bankruptcy 7 is like getting hit by the cartel with 100 bricks and they die and you don't owe no more. I want you to ask someone that this is what you should do if you want to do something smart. Get a specialist, a lawyer in bankruptcy, and you ask them these questions. Get a professional up here, and then they'll tell you. Why ask me? You know what I'm saying? Like, and then when he tells you you're dumb, you'll believe him. Anyway, the difference between you and I don't think you're a proper representation of the masculine black man. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you guys are.
That's a crazy take right there, bro. But let me hear y'all, Dash. Keep talking.
Okay.
Like, your OG is Wendy Williams. My OG is sitting right here. You see him? Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna tell you why he's my OG. Because he killed anybody or any of those things. He just taught me how to be a better man.
Wendy,
can you stop? Can you stop?
Wendy Williams is your OG.
Wasn't she your boss?
Yeah, at one point.
So she was your OG. She put you on, and you should give her grace, and you should also give her props out of respect.
Oh, I
but because we have different trauma, like we're different. Like I'm not the kind of guy that would I'd rather get my ass whipped than run. But you're proud that you ran.
Yeah.
I'd rather get my ass whipped. Let me ask you a question, Dan. You ever ran from a fight? What would happen if y'all heard that I ran?
I'm not gonna lie, bruh. His OG do look like a freaking killer though. I'm not gonna lie, if that's your OG, bro, you know you're doing something good, bruh. No, I'm not even joking. This is all, like, troll aside. If this is how the nigga that's backing you looks, you know you're doing something right, bruh. Because a nigga like this won't back someone that's like, ain't on standing on nothing, bruh. Nigga like these, he stand behind someone that's powerful, bruh. Dan Dash got money, bro. What Dame Dash shit right there shouldn't be overlooked, bro. Charlamagne looking up to Wendy Williams, he looking up to the nigga, bro. Yeah, that's a message, but that shit gonna blow over your guys' head, though, no cap.
Ran from a fight. That's a masculine way of doing things. Now, you don't see it that way. You like to play games. Like, I'm not quite, because when you say kids, I was like, and it ain't no disrespect, but I kind of think you're gay. You just act a little gay.
You got a problem with gay people?
Not at all. I've got a problem with people that pretend they're not gay. So let me tell you why.
But what if
Let me tell you why.
This is hilarious. I love
you're
what
gay.
you're doing. This is hilarious.
So what I'm saying is, you might, because you started in gossip, which is, is very feminine, and you are acting like, there's some degree of like, you want people to listen to you, and that we want people that represent masculinity, because men need to be doing what they need to do as men. They don't need to be worried about girl stuff. Period.
What's girl stuff?
Talking about people that aren't in the room, that don't have anything to do with them, saying things confidently in front of millions of people and not saying anything. You know how many times I've seen people punk you? I would never let anybody talk to me certain way. I'd rather get my ass whipped. That's where we're different. We got different trauma. So you can't really look through my eyes, because you do things different.
You that much?
No, do I look bothered?
Yeah.
I'm bothered.
Actually, you do.
What I'm bothered about is you're speaking in front of people confidently, and you don't have the experience or the knowledge. And also, I'm afraid that white people think that we act like you. You're not dumb, but like, what's bugging me out?
What do you mean act like him? I just want you to
I want to know.
I'm gonna say so. The way you keep interrupting me, the way you keep saying things that aren't true but don't know.
Like what? What did I say that's not true?
Let me say what I'm saying. I was still talking. Okay? So, because when I do it, when y'all...
Charlamagne actually looks like a dumbass, bruh. He do, nigga. Why you laughing, bruh? Listen to the nigga talk, man. Listen to the nigga talk, man.
Do that, I forget what I'm gonna say, because I be like that.
You're not saying shit,
No, you don't think... Of course you don't think that. I think you're gay.
That's fine.
I do. I'm not gonna lie. After the Puff stuff, cause let me say this. This is my assessment. I've never heard you say one thing bad about Jay-Z. Not one.
He's not in the room. You shouldn't talk about it.
Don't tell me what to do.
You said you shouldn't talk about men
now
when you're not in the room.
You're interrupting me.
Now you're doing the girl stuff.
I know him. I'm giving you an example, right?
You used to know him.
Can I talk? You're upset. Can I talk?
I'm upset.
Can I talk? I've never seen you say one word, because you talk bad about a lot of people, but you never said one time and you walk around with his face on your chest. Is that a airplane shirt right now?
Paper planes, yeah. I wore CEO stuff.
Can I finish? No, I never seen it. Let me finish.
What you mean?
Let me see.
You gave us
Can I
CEO
talk?
stuff.
Can I land the
I never seen you
plane?
wear any of this.
Let me land the plane.
I can't wait.
Let me land the
I wear
plane.
CEO
So
stuff.
I'm thinking to myself, either you got a crush on this man or he's paying you. One or the other. Did you buy that shirt?
Yes.
You went and bought that? They didn't give it to you as much as you say nice
You're not supposed
things?
to support black business?
I doubt you bought that shirt.
What you mean?
Anyway,
and I buy CEO
so I
shirts
think
too.
you're gay. I'm sorry.
And I think
so,
you're broke.
Okay. I think that.
I think he's kind of gay too.
I think
But
that.
I do have a question.
I think
though.
that. And no disrespect to gay, I just think.
I think you're broke.
Like I saw.
and that bothers
look,
you so much to get called broke by people.
I got you.
I do have a question.
I'm sure it does.
Right.
Raise your hand if you think Dame's broken. Seriously.
They,
See, it's just me and him.
but
You see
this,
bubble
but,
gum shit?
but this is the question though. This
Can I
is
make
the
my
question.
other announcement?
Yes,
Go
yes,
ahead.
yes.
I have a book
I was
deal.
talking, or you just cut me
I
off?
was talking. You just. I have a book. Deal.
stopped.
I want to make another
All right, go ahead,
announcement.
make an announcement.
I have a book deal with Simon Schuster.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And I've already, the title of the book, I secured the rights for TV and all that. You know what the name of the book is?
What's the name of it?
Power. And I'm going to be putting a TV show on my own television network, Revolt. That's Power with no debt. And you're calling me broke because I have no debt. And you're telling me someone that gets $180 million loan is rich. You guys are dumb.
A billionaire is a
Dumb.
billionaire. It doesn't matter.
No, how do you know he's a billionaire? How? Not him, anybody. How
That's
could
what
you
you
listen?
said. You said if a
wait, time out, stop for a
billionaire
second.
gets a loan for $180 million.
That you call a billionaire. I said
You said a billionaire.
billionaires don't get loans. They have credit lines. I said
That's what you said.
Listen, I said the people that you think are billionaires. That's what I said.
So why you don't get a credit line?
How do you know my family office doesn't?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm asking a question. That was a
I'm not.
question.
I'm telling you right now. I run my family office. I signed a non-disclosure. I ain't allowed to talk about their business, but I could tell you this: when we do pay, because we just paid, and I hope I don't get in trouble, but we just paid like $600,000 in taxes, but they don't write about that. My family office had a lawsuit. Look at it. The reason why you thought that my shit was getting taken, because that was the Dash Group. That was my family office. We paid that. We pay those. I just don't.
That was the asset.
No, asset.
What was
Those.
that?
Okay, let
Which
me
one
explain
are
the
you talking
assets. Let me explain the assets. In business, and I'm sure none of y'all know this. When you get a copyright, I get copyrights. So that no one can sue me for using the name, but doesn't mean there's any value. So through the years, I've gotten copyrights, and then the business goes. So I haven't put a company in my name since 2017. Only thing that was in my name was Reasonable Doubt, and I couldn't file because then I would have had to take Reasonable Doubt to auction, because when you file, they liquidate all your assets. That was the last thing that was in my name. So once that went, and what was happening was they were reporting on my tax returns that I was getting $100,000 a year from Reasonable Doubt, but I was never getting sent it, and they were asking me to pay taxes on it. That should have been going to the child support. But so that money that was supposed to be going, so when I'm behind on child support, it always gets paid, or I went to jail. The last time I was behind, it was $1 million. I paid it. That sounds broke to you? If all my children, and I pay their colleges up front, they don't have debt, meaning they don't have to go on, that sounds broke to you? Every one of my baby mothers has 2 or 3 houses. That sounds...
Damn, nigga. Hey, this nigga got motion, boy. Nah, but I'm not gonna lie. They do need to listen to what this guy's saying, because that is not broke, bruh. And you please don't have that financial detachment from what real life is, bruh. Someone with multiple baby mamas, and all those baby mamas have houses, and all the kids go to college up front. Come on, nigga. What are we talking about, bruh? This nigga got racks, bruh. He's not broke, bro. He's not, bruh. He isn't, bro.
Sounds broke to you? It's not about me. If you Google her family, or certain people I know, I'll Google them, they have no money. I Google the family office, $10 billion. Rich people don't put anything in their name. But you don't know that. You don't know that. And I feel sorry for you, because you don't get to see the daylight. You guys, you don't.
You trying to put your niggas on, though. You trying to put your niggas on, bro. Listen, bruh.
You missed your whole life.
We don't have anything on our name.
But
So then I
want to ask a question about
go
the
ahead.
book deal with Simon & Schuster.
Oh,
Congratulations.
let me
on
finish.
that.
Let me. Yeah, go ahead.
Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
What made you sign a book deal with Simon & Schuster as opposed to publishing independently?
Because number one, some things I use as a lost leader. I gave them the book, but I didn't give them the ancillary thing. So they don't have the TV. They don't have. So I just use that as a lost leader to stimulate the other verticals.
Can't sign a book deal. He probably got an imprint because he would have a boss if he had an
Well, no,
imprint.
I have an imprint with Simon & Schuster.
Well, my family office got the book deal. You understand now? Smart guy?
I'm asking.
So, again, letting people yell at you like that is not masculine. And a woman, do you think he's masculine? Would you want this man around you if 10 guys jumped you? He'd run, and you'd have to run with him. I like my women to feel safe when they're around me. I don't tell people, and I'm not saying that's your way, but you're just not masculine. I've seen him run. I looked at a whole reel of, there's like a thing that says how many people bark. There's stuff that how many times you talk about other people's genitals. You real masculine men don't do that. You said,
Bro, Charlamagne, dog. Charlamagne, you gotta fix your print, dog. You gotta fix your blueprint, whatever that shit is, your incident print, bro. How is this guy seeing videos about you talking about people's genitals, bro? That was a good clip. That was a good clip, nigga. 10 out of 10 clip right there, nigga.
that some guys was throwing you kisses because they like your paws butt, and you went back. That's gay.
Why do you have such a problem with gay
I don't have a
people? That's
problem. I
crazy.
have a problem with you.
That's why you
Wait,
pause
no,
so
no.
much. That's crazy,
Yeah, that is why I
man.
pause. There's a lot of people like you.
That's crazy.
There's a lot of people like you that are gay that don't that pretend they're not, and that's not fair because you're running
Well,
around.
that's not your
Stop.
business.
You're here. You're representing a black man, and I don't want white
Black
people.
men can't be gay?
You're representing. What
Hold on, answer the question. Black men can't be gay?
black
Dan?
men that are gay should say they're gay.
Well, I'm not gay.
You are. Anyway.
Nah, this guy's good though. He's good. He's actually good, bro. The thing is, I've never seen Charlamagne get mad, bro. How the heck is he doing it? How does Charlamagne not get mad, bro? On like generally speaking, this guy, I've never seen someone flippy switch. The day I see someone flip this boy switch, I know they're good at what they do, bro. They good at what they do. Because this is the closest I've seen to like someone matching his energy, dog.
Now let me talk
Then
to you.
you're broke.
Let me
If
ask
I'm
you.
gay, you're broke.
What would you rather do? Have a repo or a RICO?
Neither, but repo.
But you're getting investigated for a RICO.
Am I?
That's what
Or
I'm
is that
saying.
Chatty Patty?
You're listening to the internet. Dan.
That's why I'm
Chatty
talking
Patty.
to you
This is
about it.
gossip.
That's what I'm talking to you about.
It's
Wait.
internet gossip.
How should I know? I never heard of these.
So when we ask the question,
Yo,
you
I'm
can't
talking to him
deny.
now. See what you're doing? Girls do that. Let me say this. You
Man,
acting like a girl.
You move like an old auntie. You an old Harlem auntie.
I could punch you right in your face like a grown man. I won't.
And then we gonna
And you
fight.
won't do
See,
shit.
Dame, this is with
That's
Chatty
not
Patty.
right.
So
Now,
just
let's
so
not
you
get
know, because I knew you was gonna
Yeah,
say
nah,
that.
I've seen you run.
Yes.
That's I
That
seen
was
you.
before the guy.
I'm not
Let's
saying I
be
will.
respectful. Let's
I'm
be
saying
respectful.
no. Then
Let's be respectful.
your version of respectful is different than mine. We were on the street right now and you were talking like that. I would have fucked you up.
And you
But
got
I'm not
beat
gonna do that. Nah, I wouldn't have got beat up.
But
No,
Dame,
I wouldn't have got beat up. Let's end this. So let me say one more thing before I
I
leave.
had so many questions.
All right. Oh, you're right.
How you want to leave? You can't get in your emotions and want to leave, Dane.
No, what I'm saying is when you interrupt me and you say certain things, where I'm from, the masculine man will fuck you up.
Yeah,
But
you said
because
you gonna
let me
punch me in my
finish.
face,
No,
I'm
I
letting
didn't.
you
I
know
said
that's not gonna happen.
I didn't say that. I said I could and you wouldn't do anything.
And we gonna fight.
I didn't see that on tape. You ran.
Yeah, because it was 4 guys, but that's cool.
I
But if
fought.
it was a fair
Wait.
one,
Ask what happened when 30 guys jumped me.
Respect.
I got that ass whipping,
Respect.
but I fucked them niggas up.
I think it's been some head trauma ever since.
Yeah. Hey yo, pause. Come on.
Envy,
James, give me a second. I want to say something.
Envy, wait, you cut Envy
Oh, I'm
off.
sorry.
There's no
I'm sorry. I'm
percentage
sorry.
rules.
I'm
Go
sorry.
ahead,
it's no,
Envy.
it's no sense, but see,
No. You have questions.
Yeah, I'm gonna let him
But
But he
finish.
doesn't. But
and I'ma go.
he's not coming from a masculine
The
perspective,
problem with-
so I
the
can't give him the
problem-
He's not
answer.
coming from a,
the problem
you
with
gotta
Dame, this is the problem with Dame, which I
There's
always
no
had a
problem,
with.
bro.
You know
What are
it
you
is.
talking about?
This is the problem.
Y'all want to see me
People-
struggle so
No,
bad.
it's not.
we
When have
don't.
y'all seen?
We
Wait a second. Let me ask you a
Nah,
question.
they do want to see him struggle a lot though. That's very true. What he said. Why are they trying to? The Breakfast Club gotta make me understand what they doing. When the Breakfast Club brings a guest on line or on speaker or on whatever you wanna call it, why do they gang up on the guest, bruh. That's what I want to know. Why do they do that, bruh?
Let me ask one question. Let me ask one question.
The problem, Dame, I have with you is you're a businessman and an entrepreneur.
I don't care what your problem
When people have a question to you, you don't want to ask the question, and exactly what you do to people.
I did answer.
You are a chatty patty, right?
No, I'm not. Okay, let's do this. Can I talk? Let me answer that. Let me answer that. Can I answer that? Can I answer that?
No, you can't come speaking. Like we just said, we're gonna set boundaries. I respect you respect me.
This is what Dame wanted, by the way. He wanted to come in here and call this.
He said boundaries. He said some chatty patty stuff that's absolutely not true.
So let's address it. Let's unpack it. Let's unpack it. Let's unpack it. Let's pause. Let's talk about it.
Okay.
So a lot of the things you say on here are not true. A lot. And I'm saying what I'm seeing in the algorithm is that you're being investigated with it for RICO, and that there were people around you that are getting charged. So why? Let me ask you a question. Of course, I don't expect you. Bottom line is, I already know you're gonna fold if they come for you. You tell them. We already know that.
The SEC,
But anyway,
FBI,
man, do not show that. Are you crazy?
But sometimes,
He walking with the letter.
Don't let Dame make you sit. Come on,
this is the thing.
Wait, what? Damn, what the heck did you just do, Dame? He ain't even looking at this nigga Envy. What? Hold on, I gotta see this. Hold on, bruh. I have to see this.
You have to prove facts because
No,
he
you
can't.
don't.
He can't prove facts.
I can't.
No.
Everything
you
I say,
cannot.
I be having on tape.
It's not factual.
What's not factual that I said?
Nothing that you said is factual.
So I'm not the chairman of Revolt.
I don't know. I haven't seen the Dateline yet.
Deadline.
Yeah, I haven't seen
You
Deadline
know
yet.
what happens when feminine
seen
people
Deadline yet.
get nervous and upset? Their voice starts cracking, their lips start
That's
shaking.
what you be doing when you be on Art of Dialogue.
Or you
When your
stand
teeth
up
be
and walk
falling out
away
and
like
shit,
you gonna walk out 5 times.
Here's my teeth right here.
You do the same thing.
Right. My teeth got fixed. That's the reason.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I mean, I think everybody. How many? No, these are dentures, but I got diamonds. What happened was, like I said, and I don't think. I think everyone goes through things with their teeth. They just don't show it. I like to show myself vulnerable. I want people to learn from it. All of my implants broke, so I had to get them pulled out. Pause. Break good bone, and they had to put all new bone. So that's gonna take 6 months to heal. So they put this on, but I think it's a denture. I hate it. I mean, but I gotta wear it. And then after that, they will put the implants in with teeth, and then 3 months after that, I'll have the full teeth. What's the big deal?
And that shit is expensive.
And it hurts. I couldn't eat a night. So what's the big deal? Just because I don't mind showing my flaws. See, you guys hide your flaws. You hide your homosexuality. I don't hide. I'm transparent.
You hide your shoulders.
He's good, nigga. You guys cannot cap. This guy, Dame Dash, he's good, bruh. He's good at what he do, bruh. You can see why this boy is a rich. He a rich name, bruh.
No, I didn't. Wait a second. When you?